Hi everyone. So, excuse me looking sideways. Hi Leah, can you hear me okay? I've not got my mic on actually, never mind. Just let me know you can hear me, Leo. Leah, please. Leah. Sorry. Let me just get mic'd up. I hope my battery doesn't. I haven't got a new battery in this either. Hi Cassie. Can you just put a comment and say, yes, you can hear me? Okay, brilliant. Thank you. How are you both? I hope you're doing well. Thank you for joining me. At last, we're actually on time. Hopefully this week we don't have a repeat of cutting out like we did last week, which was a nightmare. So we're all hooked up to the internet. I can't go any faster with the broadband speed, so let's just hope that it all goes swimmingly okay. So thank you for joining me. So I'm gonna share with you the latest news of the week. It's weird talking to this camera. And also, I'm going to show you some sneak peeks. We're on Hobbymaker on Monday the 9th, so we've got a sneak peek of what's coming up. A giveaway. And what else? I don't know. I've got some other bits and pieces. So, who else is here? Maz is here. Hi. Kelly's here from US as well. So we've got Cassie and Kelly in the US. I think Leah's in the US as well. So hello to you all. Thank you for joining me. Okay, so let's get straight on then, and then we won't run out of time like we always do at the end. So we are on Hobbymaker on Monday the 9th first of all, I've got a Facebook Live at 11 o'clock in the morning. So a bit early maybe if you're in the States. It'll be, mind you, it'll be, 6 a.m. your time, won't it? 6 a.m. So a bit early for you unless you're an early riser. So I've got Facebook Live on the Hobbymaker Facebook page. We have an exclusive bundle that I'll be using, and I have to say I've just prepped the demonstration today, and I think it's awesome. I've got a really, really cool technique I want to share with you that I think you're going to love. And also the bundle is just an astonishing deal. It's like a real no-brainer unless you've already got those products. So they are older products, but I've bundled them together. And just tune into the Facebook Live, or if you don't catch it live, get it on the replay on the Hobbymaker page later on. So that's at 11 o'clock on Monday. I know it seems like a long way away, but it'll be here in a jiffy. And then we are live on Hobbymaker at 1, and then again at 5. And we've got brand new release for you. So I think we'll do a sneaky peek of the new release, shall we? Who else is here with us? Oh, we've got lots of people now. Chris, you can't see the comments, can you? I'll have to just keep looking over at the comments. Right, okay. So, Chris, I haven't got the samples for the new release that are over on that table. Could you just pass me them, please? You don't need to give me them all. Can you just kind of like get me a few of each? No, don't bring me them all. Just a few off each pile, please. I just want to share some of the design team samples because they've been working really hard, and the samples are amazing. And sometimes I feel on the telly we don't always get chance. Thank you. We don't always get a chance to look at them properly. And I need to get into the habit of the way Hobbymaker works, because they kind of do things a bit differently to Create and Craft. So let me show you some of the sample sneak peeks first. So this is going to tease you, whet your appetite, I think. So look at this lovely little book. So Natalia made this. Just love all her projects. It's the colours she uses, I think. Just really awesome. So it's looking a little bit blurry, but never mind. So this is a really cool little book look. And she's used, I don't know where that camera stamp's from. I think that's just one she's had in her stash. But how cool is that? And what I really like about it, oh, let me just show you. It's I think it's come unstuck at the end. But basically, it's just like a little pull-out one, and she's got a photo. Look, that's her daughter at the end. Isn't that lovely? So I need to return that to her daughter. But I thought that was really cool how she's done that. Anyway, so that's a little sneak peek. You're not seeing a huge amount from the new release there, but there is little bits and pieces. So then we've got this lovely card by Rachel. Look at that, isn't that pretty? So this is new. So I'm going to show you, obviously I'm going to sneak peek what they actually are. So we'll just kind of go through all these lovely things. So with this collection, you're going to be able to make really bright, colourful, pretty cards and crafts. Look at this, isn't that gorgeous? Sorry, that was Rachel as well. This is Jane. Thanks. Isn't that pretty? Jane always does these like big shaped cards. It's a kind of a hallmark, and I love that because hers always look different. So isn't that pretty? Bit of repeat stamping there, and you'll see this this bit in the middle here is a nice flowery wreath stamp. So we've got this from Maz, so a bit more pared back, and that's lovely as well, really pretty. And this one as well, I'll get it the right way around. Thanks a bunch from Maz again. So again, really pretty. Then we've got this colourful one, which going a bit more mixed media. This is such a versatile collection because you can create lots of there's different styles to this. Look at this one, I've got to show you this. This is Maz as well. So just creating like a little, kind of like a little book thing, but I love that. If you gave that to someone, that would just be an amazing present. And it's just like using a bit of grey board or like super strong. Yeah, she'd use like a bit of chipboard or something like that, a craft folder or something. But if you made that for someone, they would absolutely love it. We've got another one here from Natalia. So, hey, lovely. Isn't that a cool sentiment? I've been wanting to do that on a stamp set for years and years and years. Let me find a couple of others. Okay, another one from Maz. Gorgeous. So you can do something really simple, or you can do something a little bit more decorative. And I want to show you, actually I'll show you this later. I'll show you how, I don't know if you've noticed, but Jane certainly did, when you start using the Merry Everything stamps and dies that we had in the Christmas collection, this is the waste piece from the dies after you cut out the stamps, and it just makes the most awesome brickwork. So I have got like a massive pile of these already. I don't want to throw them away. So that's a sneaky peek at the samples from the show, and that's just a very few samples. So they're just the ones that Chris grabbed. Can I'll put them over here, Chrissy. Oh, right, okay, so shall we get to the sneak peek? So, first of all, we have, let me show you. Oh, I didn't realise you could see it on the camera. This is very weird because I can't, Chris is helping me and I haven't got the camera right dead in front of me, so I'm having to go like that to see. So, new stamps. So we've got 6 new stamp sets. Can't show you them too much, but, you know, sneak peek. This is what's coming. So lots of gorgeous florals. So we've got 4 full floral stamps with butterflies. Hey, lovely, lovely sentiments. It's all about friendship. So, hey, lovely, my friend, Bloom. Hello, pretty. And then we've got thanks a bunch. And then also we've got a really cool like little borders set. Whenever I do borders, you all seem to go mad for them. So I've got a really nice border set in here, but with a floral twist. And then also, I will show you this one. So this is, can you see here? So this is another sentiment set. So if you bought the Merry Everything die, to go with the Merry Everything stamps, which is the thing I was just showing you a minute ago with all the waste, This stamp set fits that die as well. Now we don't have a ton of those left, so if you've not picked up this die, make sure you get that when you actually get this stamp set. But these stamps are really nice. We've got Wonderful You. These are quite funny. There's some quite funny ones. You Keep Me Sane. You're a Great Friend. Oh, Happy Day. Thanks. We Are. This is one of my favourites. I don't think they'll say this one on telly. It's a good test for Hobbymaker. I don't think they will, though. But it says, we are more than BFFs. We are WTFs. We're not normal friends. We're like a small gang. You're my favourite person sometimes. You're my kind of crazy. So that's sort of it's about, and also there's Keep Your Chin Up in there, Miss Your Face. So it's kind of like a real bundle of sentiments. So, oh, why has it gone blurred? Anyway, do you want to switch the cameras over, Chris? Shall we go to the Canon? There we go. So it's a real kind of mix. Yeah, just unplug it. If it unplug it from wherever it was, in there somewhere, in it there somewhere, and it will refocus. So then we've also got a really, and this has to be a real sneaky peek. I'm being really naughty doing this. So, pretty colourful craft paper pack. So as you can see, this is A4. Now, this is 30 sheets, and these are 170 grams. So these are almost a cardstock. So they're nice heavy weight. So, but these are amazing. So, like the birthday pack, you can see I've already cut into this. So if you're wondering why is there 2 halves, is because I can give you more designs. I think generally most of us tend to use the papers like for cards most of the time, maybe not all the time, but, and I'm not always going to do it like this, but it was just kind of an idea I had, and I thought if they're really popular, then we'll do this. So it's so that you can cut the sheet down. Now you're going to get 5 of each sheet, which is, so you're getting 6 different designs, but they're double-sided. So what it means is you actually do get 5 of each sheet. So by doing it this way, I'm actually giving you 24 patterns. So you can see when I actually fan these out that you're getting all of these different patterns here. So you're getting like there's 12 different ones down that side, and then you're getting all of these patterns here. So it just means that I can do 24 different patterns with 5 sheets, whereas if I did you an A5 pad, it would be double the price almost, because I can't do as many, if that makes sense. But you're going to love these. So look, I'm going to give you a snake. And so these are all just, you've got a variety in here. These match the stamps, so they're all really coordinated and very inky. So these are just like some of my inky patterns that I've done with the stamps themselves. So you've just got really great variety. Nice bright colours as well. I don't know about you, but I feel like I need lots of bright stuff in it. So I'm really naughty, but that's a sneaky peek of what's going on. You can't get it until Monday anyway, so make sure that you get it on Hobbymaker. That'll be probably the best deal that you're going to see that at. So, shall we? Oh, so the giveaway, right, before we get on, we need to do the giveaway. So, if you, just in case you didn't see or you don't know, we had new release 2 weeks ago, which is the Say Cheese. I'm sure you've already seen it, but I will take you through this. This is what I'm going to actually use tonight. Gosh, we're a quarter of an hour already. Where does time go? Basically, the giveaway is £25 to spend in the Polkadoodles store on whatever you like, and that will be added as a credit to your account. So you can either spend it today. We're going to pick a winner at the end of the live. Chris is going mad with the cameras. Can you stop? You're making me dizzy. And so that'll be added to your credit. So what you need to do to be in the giveaway, we'll draw it right at the end, is leave a comment saying win. Design team people, you cannot win this. You can't enter. It's not fair. So anybody on the design team, you can't win. So if you're not on the design team, you're allowed to actually, but you need to just put win in the comments because we'll pick from the comments. And I've just got to say hello to Jacqueline because she always follows us, and Kelly does as well. So I'm just going to zoom up let me just zoom up these comments. See, oh, you're all quite quiet. Okay, so let's just have a little quick look at the birthday collection then. So just in case you didn't see it, I've got two of everything here. So we've got this awesome die, which is Happy Birthday. And I'm calling this the in-out die. As you can see, this is a really big die, and this is awesome. I'm going to try and show you some things of what you can do tonight. Then we also have Hip Hip Hooray stamp set and die set. So, dies and stamps. I don't know why I've got two there. This is where all the stock's gone. So we've got Hip Hip Hooray. So this is, again, really nice stamps, really versatile as well. Then we've got the Say Cheese stamp set. And this one I love. This is just full of really cute birthday, and not just for birthdays though, it's all occasions. So you can cut the happy birthday off this stamp. So you've just got the balloons with the gifts. You've got, it kind of is leading to birthdays, but there are enough things on here that you can use them for other occasions as well. And then you've also got the dies to go with that as well. And then we've also got this really cool sentiment stencil, which is these cascading stars, which I absolutely love this. I cannot stop using it. I'm using it for everything that I'm doing. So that's a real goodie must have. And then also within that, let me just, oh, where have they gone? We've also got papers as well in here. So again, this is an A4 paper pack. So again, I've lost the cover, so I don't know what you're getting in this one. I can't remember. I think it's 24 sheets maybe. I don't know. I can't remember. Sorry. But again, it's split, so you can just trim these down. And then you've got darker ones. These would be really good for the guys. This is kind of why they're so different. So this one I love because this one's got lots of like little happy birthdays on, really fun. And then you've got your patterns. This is gorgeous, and this one I love as well. Let me just turn them around. And then on the back of that, you've got another birthday pattern with cupcakes and things. And then you've got Happy Birthday. This I love because it helps you make really clean and simple cards. And then look at these dreamy patterns. This is a bit out there for me, but I just fell in love with this. So let me flick these. I don't want to. So you've got nice bright ones as well. You've got some numbers there. So you could fussy cut the numbers out if you wanted to. What's on? Oh, that's the dark one on there. That's it. So there, your birthday papers. And also, I've just got to mention, this is an older birthday paper pack, but if you've not snapped this one up before, this is a really great one to go for as well. It's a little 6x6 pad, and this has also got some really fun patterns and things that you can, oh, this is mine as you can see, I've been snipping into it, including sheets that actually have sentiments on, so you can cut these out, trim them out, snip into it. So that's a good one to go for because it all matches in. As you can see, all the colours all combine and go together. So let's get, I think you're sick of me rambling by now. So let's get on to doing some stuff, shall we? So the first thing I'm going to use is I'm going to use the birthdays collection, mainly because I've not really had a chance. And also, I kind of felt like, on Hobbymaker, I kind of felt like they cut me off a bit. I think we had so much to get through on the show that I ended up not actually demoing it. I don't know if anybody noticed, but I kind of had all my demo ready, and then they kind of just cut away from it. So, lukewarm. So the first thing I'm going to use is this Happy Birthday die. So this is a full A6 die. So it's going to fit onto an actual A6 card. And it'll help you make a really quick card. So this is A6. or 4x6, 6x4, however you want to say it. So as you can see, that pretty much fills the whole of this. Now, I designed this, and when I actually got the sample and I tested it, I actually realised it's a dual purpose die. So you can do really great effects with it. And one of those is, let me see how much time we've got. Yeah, I'm just trying to see what we can do in this time. Let's go for it, shall we? So I'm going to just do an inky background just because I can. So let's get some colours going. Favourite colours. Maybe I need to use a different colour this time. Let's use purple for a change. I never use purple. Where's all my brushes gone? I don't think I've even got a purple brush. So what I'm going to do, this is a little tip for you that might make it, when you're doing your ink blending, this might make your ink blending a little bit easier. So if you spritz your cardstock first, I'm using watercolour card, and I'm just going to wipe up the excess. Let's just get rid of that. What happens is, when you actually go to add your ink and blend, it'll just help you blend it a bit easier, and you don't use quite so much ink. You get a much softer result. So if I hadn't, just to show you, if I hadn't have done it that way, this is how much ink I end up using. I'll just grab a bit more card. So you could see how quickly that blended and how easy it was. So look, but look, you do get a much richer colour, but you kind of have to work a bit harder to do that blending. So let's do 2 at a time because I love this. So I'll add just a little bit more on there, but I want this quite subtle. So you could actually get quite a nice ombre effect on this one. So that's that colour. And get my yellow. I don't think some of these colours I haven't used before. This is a new, actually I only got this last week. So look, you can get a really rich colour. Going neat, but if we go on to the other one, look how much easier it is for that to blend. Isn't that lovely? So you just kind of get a bit of it's kind of easier, but you might end up, you see how you get the lines because it's drying really fast, and because I've watered it down effectively, it kind of can dry a little bit quicker. Now I don't know what this will look like with purple at the bottom, but we'll give it a go. So this is Wilted Violet. Now let's just wet that again, because if you wet it, you kind of want it to be that way all the way across. See, look how nice is that? I never use that colour combo. And then we'll go super strong. And what I tend to do, instead of going off the bottom, I turn it around, because it just makes it a bit easier. Excuse me wobbling the cameras. Now I've not got a whole lot of space to blend this in now. And this is what I'm not keen on with yellow and violet. They kind of go into brown. So I'm going to bring that yellow back. So we put more yellow back in. And just blend that back out. Can you see it moving back into the... And you can. Just try not to dirty it too much. There we go. So, nice vibrant combo, that one. Now, I'm not going to use that one. I kind of wanted it to be like quite bright. Just get me spongy. So, with this now, I'm just going to give it a bit of a blast with the heat gun. I always call it an air gun. Just to dry that out. And I like to do that before I die cut, because I find that if it's a bit damp when you die cut, it makes it a bit harder to release the dies. So now, to save a little bit of time, so that's lovely, I love that background. So to save a little bit of time, what I've done, all I did was I then just put that on there, and basically I just die cut it. So just to save some time, I've already done one here. And just bring that in. And Chris is watching this with intrigue because he doesn't understand why I call it an in-out die. So this is one I've done before. Now, I did this on a bigger sheet of paper, and the only difference is I've put a bit of metallic paint on there, just splattered a bit as well. So I've die cut it all out, as you can see. Now you get, at the top here, you get a happy. So it actually says happy birthday. That's the spare one. I don't know where it's come from, but that's the real one. So then you just pop out all your pieces. And isn't that just... Oh, do you know, this is why I didn't use this one. I don't think I put it through very well. And it didn't cut out very well. I've never had issues with any of them not cutting. So just pop these out. Yeah, I didn't die cut this very well. Let me just let me cut the other one out, because that's going to annoy me. It'll be faster for me to cut it out. Bear with me. Sing to yourselves. Sing, Chris. This is where we need interlude music. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Now, I'm just going to put that back through again, just to make sure it does come out this time. I haven't got a shim in my plates. Just one piece of paper. It's not... I must do it because I've got a shim. I haven't got my shim in, and it's just not quite... I lost a plate earlier, it cracked. And I don't think this plate's very good that I've put in. As there we go. Oh God, I'm standing on everything. Okay, let's get rid of these. Okay, so hopefully this is going to work. Let's see. So let me just peel this off. This isn't actually what I was supposed to be demonstrating. Where's my pokey? There's quite a lot of stuff to poke out in this. So it just pops all your letters out. Now in here, you've got all these little tiny stars. So, and what's really cool about this is that it actually gives you confetti to create shaker cards as well. And that was actually intentional. As I was designing it, I kind of designed all those extra pieces in there. So it's kind of not accidental. So, come on, get out. Let me... You know what I'm not using, don't you? My little wand. There, that makes it easy, doesn't it? Why did I not use that? I forgot my wand. And then I'm just going to poke the A out. So you've got your happy. Is that that's not the same one? Anyway, that's your happy. And then you're going to get all these pieces. And look, you've got all these little tiny stars. Can you see them? And they're so cute. And then also you've got loads of little dots. And they're all your confetti. So don't throw them away. I've been saving all of those up. Now, just pull your letters out. I'm so glad I did this. Oops. It just, because it's damp, it just doesn't quite cut as well as when it's dry. And this card is actually quite thick as well. And I think my machine's not happy. It's not that the die doesn't cut, it's actually me. everything. I've changed my machine back to my little. I normally use my big Gemini, my big A4 one, and I never have a problem cutting anything out. And then today, for some reason, and yesterday, I've gone back to my little machine, and it's the first time I've used it since we moved house, and I think something's happened to it because don't think the plates are quite in alignment, or not the plates, the thing. I think the calibration's gone off because I think I remember dropping it, if I remember rightly. Now, there's all these like little things to poke out here. I'm not going to sit and poke all of those out, but basically that's what you end up with. So, I had one here that I could have used. So now we can put the middles of the letters back in. So you need your bit in the R. So that's kind of like one card done and made. So it's up to you whether you want to raise that up, how you want to actually do that. But then what you can do is then use your letters and actually use those for a card on its own. And again, I've forgotten to get forgot to get all the samples, Chris. They're in the boxes. Never mind. You won't know. You won't be able to find them. Sorry. So then you can assemble all of your letters, and you then have another card. And so that's why it's in and out, because you're going to use the in bits and you can use the out bits as well. So, Chris, that's why it's called that. And it looks awesome if you actually do it on metallic as well. So look, this one punches, and then that one would look great if you use it on like a nice gold cardstock or any kind of, if you do, these are really good for doing men's cards. So really nice for men's cards. So that's that die. It was only because someone actually asked me to show them that I just thought I'd show that. Let me just get all those pieces back together. Don't want to lose them all. I've got about 6 or 8 cards to make just with those dies, and I've only cut it 3 times. So that's the Innie Outie Happy Birthday die. Are you entering? Are you all commenting win to get your giveaway? Don't forget, you've got to comment. I can't see any comments that say win, Chris. They're not going to win £25 voucher.
Well, we'll keep it then.
I know. So let's get on. We've got 25 minutes. Let me see. Can I make this card in 25 minutes? Let's try. I've got some bits already made, I think. So the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to use the Hip Hooray. Where are we? I've lost some cardstock. Oh, there. Okay. So what I want to do is I'm going to use the stencil on this project. But first of all, I again just want to do a little bit of inkiness. So I'm going to use my favourite colour. Actually, you know what? I'm not. I'm going... If you've been following me a while, you know that I've always said I don't like yellow. I've kind of changed my mind. I need to get a new brush though, because that one is not. Where's my brushes? There. So I've got my yellow brush a bit brown with mixing it with the purple, so I need to clean that. Right, so I'm just going to ink some yellow. So this is Squeezed Lemonade, and it is an oxide. I wasn't that fussed about oxides at first, but now I'm kind of liking them. So just get a little bit of yellow, go a little bit of yellow. It's quite a lot of yellow going on there. And then what I'm going to do is bring in the blue, I think. In fact, I might do multicolours. So let's get, this is my favourite colour, peacock blue. What I love about this stencil, even though I just moved it, is that you can actually multicolour with it. Look how cool it is. That's my pink. So the bottom bits I'm just going to do in pink. And there it is, done. That's kind of all you need to do with that. So it's just such a fab stencil. You're going to use it for lots of different things. So I'm going to put that just to a side for now. And what I'd done previously, the other thing you can do with this stencil is you can actually also glitter through it. Shall I do that now? Shall I glitter? Yeah, let's glitter. That's kind of what I wanted to do. Oh, this side's bigger stars. Okay. Oh, it's slightly different. Hang on. Right, bear with me. I need to just clean that side off. I'd forgotten that was different. So remember, it is actually different top to bottom. Forgotten that. So I was wondering why the stars weren't very big. I thought they were a bit bigger. So I'm just going to get a bit of glue here, and I'm going to actually dab it just with my, I don't want it to go underneath. So if you just dab it with your finger, you're kind of in control, and you're just making it tacky. I hope this is going to work. It might not work. And I don't want it like highly glittered. I just want like a little bit of a feeling. And then just actually lift it off. Make sure you don't drag that off. Oh, that's working. That's okay. It's going to work. I'm just going to clean the glue so I don't get in a mess. And then here, I've got some Stupendous Twinkle glitter, which is very nice. Let me grab something to put that on. And now we've got twinkly stars. Can you see that? I've still got a little bit of residue on the wet ink, but that'll dry off and fall off. But it's just nice. It just kind of finishes it off a little bit. I've got a little, it's quite a big glitter, so I might just pull a little bit off. But it's fine. That's quite nice. Just gives it a little lift. I've got more glitter on me than on the card, but never mind. As usual, Chris is laughing. Nothing new, is it?
Nope.
So, let's get on. And here, actually, I might use this one because I did this before. So look, I did this one before. You can see I put because I had the bigger stars on the other side of the stencil. I put a bit more on. Which one shall we use? This one, I think. So, what I also did earlier, just to speed us up a bit, was I've taken the Hip Hooray. So we've got the Hip Hooray stamp set, and I've actually stamped this out. Now I've stamped it, and let me just move that out of the way so it dries. So let me just show you the, where am I? Wrong stamps. Wrong stamps. Where are they? There's the stamps. Where's the dies? There. So what you can see on these is the way that I designed these. You've got the actual stamp set. I don't know what I've done with the actual stamp. That was what I was looking for. Oh, I know. It's here. It's here. It's still on my stamp platform. So I've already stamped out the Hooray and also the Hip Hip. Now, this is actually joined up. So you've just got two big stamps here. But when it comes to the dies, you actually have 3 dies. So the Hip and the Hip are actually separated, and then you've got the Hooray separate. So it means it gives you a little bit more flexibility. So, and then you've got a couple of balloons, and you've got, what does that say on there? Did it just say birthday? Yeah, birthday. I couldn't read it. Yeah, it just says birthday, and you've got a little star there, an extra little star in there as well. So because you could then you go hip hip hooray birthday, and you could do it that way. So that's kind of why you've got those extra pieces in. So I've already die cut some of these elements, and I've already coloured in some of these elements, and I've also got bits from the Say Cheese stamp set as well. So I've actually done this cute little camera here, which is in the Say Cheese, and I was kind of quite into metallic-y vibes. Now you can either, the great thing about these stamps and dies, you don't actually need to stamp. You can actually just die cut the letters if you wanted to as well. I like them stamped because I think it kind of gives them a bit more personality, but it's up to you. And then I've also got these cool little balloon, just like a little balloon guy that is off the Say Cheese stamp set as well. So I've done a few of him in different, just like watercoloured him in different colours. And then I've actually just coloured in some of the letters already. Not all of them though. Now I want to show you one really cool thing about this die is that, and again it's kind of an accidental thing almost, is that you can also, do it on this piece here, this is the waist look, and you can use this easily as a stencil, and it actually works really well. So look what happens when you actually stencil through it. And I'm holding the table. I've got a shaky table. So look what happens. You actually get a really cool stencil effect as well. So you could, I'm thinking here with this, shaker cards galore, you could do all sorts. You know, you could actually create a card just with the waist as well. So, you know, when you come to use these, I think you'll find them as versatile as I did. I was quite shocked when I actually started to use them. I was like, oh, wow, yeah, I forgot about that. And it's this, here we go again. So we've got the hooray again. And here's one that I did before. And actually, I intentionally blended around this one. And it gives you something else that you can use. Now, I'm just going to pop these letters out. Come on. There we go. So, just pop those out, get rid of all my wasty bits, and then I need to colour these in, but I'll do that at the end, I think. And I just want to show you as well another thing that I did. So look, if you're just actually quite strategic where you stamp and die cut, you know, that again is a whole other card on its own. So you could easily then now make that into a card. And look, you could stencil behind as well and actually fill the letters in that way. So there's lots of different things you can do with it. It is a really great set. Now, what I've done before was I actually just stamped this and I've coloured these in. And then I went round with this really dark navy pen. And what I then did was going back to thinking about this kind of effect. I actually, and also this. So this is actually from there. Okay, so I'd kind of like die cut from there. So what I did was I actually created a little shaker. So in here, so you can see I've die cut from there, same background as I've done there, pretty much. And then what I did was this is underneath here. But this time, I don't know if you could see it, I actually did it in metallic to match the outer. Yeah. But you need to kind of, when I was doing it, I found, I'll just hold that right up for you to see. I found that there was lots of white showing underneath around inside the shaker. So what I needed to do was I went back and I coloured around the letters in this really dark pen. And that actually made it so much better because the letters actually really stand out. Now, my shaker isn't very good. It didn't shake very well. I didn't really have any, you know, like all the shaker sequins and things. I don't actually have any of that. So I put glitter in and the acetate and everything, and the glitter just stuck to the acetate. So it's not very good. But the things that are in there are actually the offcuts, all the little bits and pieces out, and the confetti out of my happy birthday die. So I did actually get, and I'd only cut one at that point, so I did actually get some shaker in there. And then all I did was I created a frame around it. So that was just exactly doing that, created that. So I've just mounted that up, look, you can see all my scrap, on double-sided foam to get that. So then, oh look, and there's another one that I did. Look, how cool's that? And that I did by doing this. So hang on, let me pop that out. There's my pokey gone. I'm just poking out the middle holes out of my letters here. So look, if you've never done this before either, use your die. This way too. Oops. We used to do this when we first started using dies, and we've all kind of got out of the habit of doing it. But this die is just perfect. Look at that. How cool's that? I just love it. Just remember to wash your die afterwards though. Well, not wash it. Use your spongy with that, because you don't really want your dies getting wet. Although they shouldn't rust, but just make sure you dry them off. But it's another cool way. They're just such, both of the dies and the stamp sets are so interchangeable and really, really usable. So then what I'm doing is I want this to go here on an angle, so I'm going to just glue that down. I'm determined to get this card made because it's been sitting there for 3 weeks, that's made. So I'm going to glue that onto there like that. Now I could have used one of those really nice colourful papers as well, but so we've got hip, and then I've got all my little bits that I cut out, and you kind of need to, the really cool thing is that the O from, can't pick these up, you need to kind of lay it out first. Hip hoo, I need an O. Where's my over there? There we go. I had to cut these out again because I'd lost my A. Somehow, I don't know where it's gone. So, where's my Y? There. So the thing that I really love is that the O is the balloon on the A. So sometimes I still haven't quite got used to that, and I keep looking and thinking that I'm missing an O, but it's because it's on the A. So we'll just colour that in, just because it was missing. Just quickly colour that. Have you all, Chris, is there loads of wins? Have this been saying win?
Yeah.
Have they?
They have that.
Cool. Somebody's going to win then. We'll pick right at the end. Oh, coloured that wrong. So I'm just using my Zig Clean colour markers, which I love. And I went a bit wrong there. I coloured a petal green. Never mind. Oops. So that's that done. Let's actually, no, we need pink, don't we? We need it to be nice and bright. I love doing birthday stuff because it's always nice and bright. So let's do a nice pink letter. Are there any questions I need to answer, Chris?
No.
Oh. Are they all still there?
No.
No. Have they all gone? Are you all still there? We haven't got cut off again, have we?
No.
Well, it's a big improvement on last week, isn't it? Let's face it. Right, let's just glue that in place. Do you know, I might actually have made a full card. So, let's go who. See, this is the thing, I'm looking for the O, and the O is there. So, you position these how you want them to be. And I just love the non-uniformity of this, but really great for a man's card or a boy's card or a kid's card. It can be for absolutely anybody. Chris has just fallen off his chair. So we've got hip hip hooray. And then let's just put our little balloon guys on because these are so fun. And we've got a camera. Have I got anything else here that I've done? I thought there was something else I've done. Can't remember. Alright, okay, let's have him there. And the little camera is there because it was all, that's why it's called Say Cheese. Because I just kind of thought, well, on birthdays, you know, you generally, let's have it there. You can't, it's all about kind of say cheese, isn't it? It is at our house anyway. Say cheese. And I'm going to just put an extra one there. He's a bit blue in the face, that one. Maybe move him up a bit, or her up a bit. And that's what I like. You can colour your balloons to match. And I think I'm quite happy. So that was the demo that I should have done on Hobbymaker that we kind of didn't do. But look at all the nice metallic-y effect on there. That was with my Gansai Tambi paints. Just, you know what I'm like. I have to splash those all over. So that is it. So let's pick a winner, Chris. We're coming up to, like, I'm on time as well, guys. Flipping heck. That's a miracle. Sure. Shall I pick the winner?
No, I picked it.
Oh, you've picked it already?
Picked it, done.
Oh. Okay. Has anyone got any questions? Jean, I love the bright colours you use. Oh, thank you. Yeah, you've just bought some oxides. Can't wait to try them. Yeah, it took me a while. I had mine a long time before I actually started using them, which is really bad. And now that I've actually started using them, they're kind of taking over from my distress inks. And I've actually been doing a bit of painting with them today as well. So let me just go to, let's talk to you properly. So yeah, I've really, I think this week the last couple of weeks I've really embraced my oxides, and I've bought a few more colours now as well. I only had a few basic colours because I was just, the only thing for me is if you're colouring in, that the oxides kind of do sit on top of your black lines. So if you know, you can't, but my favourite way of doing that, of painting with them, is to actually put a bit onto your glass mat and then pick it up and use it as if you were actually using a watercolour pen, rather than going straight from the ink pad, because it'll be very thick, kind of, it's got quite a high viscosity to it. So, I mean, it's up to you, obviously, but I hope you like them, Jean, and get on with them. So, who's the winner?
Winner, Gillian Wilson.
Gillian Wilson. Congratulations, Gillian. You have won a £25 voucher, credit, whatever you want to call it, to the Polkadoodles website. So if you're really canny, you could hang on and buy the new collection on Monday, or shop till you drop with £25 to spend. So can you email me at website@polkadoodles.co.uk to claim your price, and tell me what you had to actually say in the comments to win, just so that I can verify that you're the right Gillian Wilson. Was it Gillian Wilson? Gillian Wilson. And we'll sort you out with your credit. If you don't already have an account on the Polkadoodles website, make sure you open an account on there and we'll add it as credit for you. So, any more questions? Time flies when you're enjoying yourself. Desk is tidy too. My desk? Do you mean my desk is tidy? Is that what you're saying? Do you know, I am quite tidy these days. kind of, as long as I'm not in a flap. And do you know why? It's this little guy. I was spongy. And also, look, I've got a little bit of ink on there, but I've literally been using ink all day because I've been doing all my Hobbymaker demonstration prep. And I've been doing that for 2 days. But this, if you have not got spongy yet, you really do need to get one, because honestly, you can see I just wipe it. It's just, I'm cleaning up as I go, and I just don't have all that ink everywhere. I'm also cleaning my stamps as I go, because it's just, and I have it just damp. It's not, I mean, I do have the bowl of water on my desk, but that's a habit more than anything. I just like it when it's just damp. And I also have the cloth. So the cloth I find is good for wiping my hands with. So I've always got this to kind of wipe my hands as I go. But this baby I use on all my stamps, all my stencils. I mean, just if you've not seen this before, just, Chris, just flick back onto the overhead, please.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. Wait. Oops. So look, just in case you've not seen what spongy does, look, this is oxide ink. And look, watch this. I've not seen anything else out there that can actually clean my stencils like this. That's the stain on there. Look. And also, it's virtually dry already. That's because I haven't got it soaking wet. So don't have it soaking wet. And just, after each day, just go and rinse it out. It is going to get all stained, but it doesn't matter. That's what it's there for. Rather that on there than on your stencil and on your stamps. I'm just keeping my stamps. Those of you that have been following me a while, you'll know my old stamps that I used to use were, after I'd used them, they were always black because I used the VersaFine ink, the permanent ink, and I never used to wipe it off because I never used to clean them, and then they'd just be all horrible and stained. And when I used to go on TV, I used to have to get a clean set because it was embarrassing to go on with dirty stamps. But now, I'll literally, I mean, they are still a little bit stained, but I've been using these loads and loads of times, and look, they're pretty clean. And it's just because once I've used them, I just literally give it a wipe and it all comes off onto there. So it's just fantastic. Anyway, that is the spongy. So if you haven't got one, I really, there is a reason why I'm raving about it so much. You're going to absolutely just love it. And then you'll get one for the kitchen and the bathroom and everywhere else, car. Anyway, right, that's it for me tonight. So if nobody's got any questions, I'm going to leave you all to your evening. Didn't think to use the sponge to clean stamps. Yeah, absolutely. That's exactly why. That's why I brought it. That was the number one reason why I brought it. And it's just fantastic. So hopefully I will see you all on Monday at Hobbymaker. As I said, don't forget I'm on at 11 for a Facebook Live. I've got a giveaway there. It'll probably be about £100 a stash. I did one last time and I said it was going to be 50, and I sent over £100 worth out to that lucky winner, whoever it was. Can't remember her name now. So I just go in the warehouse and I raid the warehouse when Chris isn't there, so he can't see what I've picked. So that's at 11 on Monday the 9th. And then I'll be live at 1 with the new collection, I think. And then again at 5. So I hope to see you there. That's it. It's telling me I'm done. So that's good timing, isn't it? Bang on 8 o'clock. I haven't waffled. I haven't, hopefully been too boring tonight. So I will see you all on Monday. Thanks so much for being here and joining me. Oh, one thing I've got to tell you about. On the website, Chris came to me this week and said, we've got a few, as in a handful, of these stamps left. But they're quite old now. Shall we do a promotion? So if you go on the website, there's a 1, 2, 3 promotion on there. Now, have the other two gone, Chris, completely?
I've got 2 falalas.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
So I did a 3-2-1 promotion. So you might not have seen it if you've not been with us for a long time, but a couple of years ago we released a stamp called really close to Christmas, like this time to Christmas, and it was called Tales of New York. I don't have one to show you, but go and look it up on the website. And it's just an awesome stamp. And everyone went crazy for it. And we've literally reordered it 5 or 6 times and restocked it. We can't keep restocking things. We've got to make room on shelves. We've got all these new collections coming and we have no room to put them. We've got so many exciting things coming up in 2025 that I can't wait to share with you. Anyway, so the Tales of New York, and it's spelt tails as in a dog tail, and it's a little row of cats and dogs, and it's a Christmas stamp. So that is massively reduced, and so is we had 2 statement stamps which have like Christmas sentiments on that just make an instant card. Again, massively reduced. One of those is already sold out. The other one, we've got 2 left. So go and grab that if you can. And the other thing that I just need to mention, this baby was on my last show, and this sold out because of the demo that I did with it. It literally sold out, and we thought we had more stock than we had, and we'd lost, I don't know how, but we were a bit short. So a couple of people ended up getting refunded for that. I found this one today. Chris is looking at me like, what? Where have you got that from? I found this today in my stash. So there's one in stock. So if you are wanting this, then go grab it because it's in stock. At least I think it is. I might not have actually put it in stock. If it's not in stock, I'm going to put it in stock now. Right. I'm going to get off air and I'm going to go and put it in stock. So there's just one left if you want it. Right, I'm over and out. I will see you on Monday. Thank you so much for all your lovely comments and for joining us. And I'll see you there, hopefully. And if not, I'll be back next week. It might be Thursday again next week, but I'll let you all know on social. All right then. Thanks so much. Bye.